Hello, learners. In this video, you will watch a full conversation between John, a graphics designer, and an international client. Pay attention to how they greet, introduce themselves, and build trust. Repeat after them to improve your speaking skills.
Hello, John. How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
I'm really excited to discuss this project with you.
Me too. Let's get started. Could you please introduce yourself, John?
Of course. I'm John, a professional graphics designer with over 5 years of experience. I specialize in logo design, social media graphics, and UI elements. I've worked with clients from the USA, UK, and Canada.
That's impressive. Can you tell me more about your approach to projects?
Sure, I always start by understanding the client's vision. Then I create initial drafts and share them for feedback. My goal is to ensure the client is fully satisfied with the final design.
Great. Let me explain the project. I need a logo and branding materials for my e-commerce store. The style should be modern and minimalistic. We want the logo to be versatile for social media and packaging.
Understood. Just to clarify, do you have any preferred color scheme or fonts?
Yes, we prefer pastel colors and a sans serif font that looks clean and professional.
Thank you for sharing the details. I really like your vision. It sounds very exciting. I believe we can create something unique that reflects your brand.
That's great to hear. I like your enthusiasm.
I always try to understand my client's brand and deliver designs that align with their goals. Communication is very important to me.
By the way, John, where are you based?
I'm in Bangladesh, and you?
I'm in London. How's the weather there?
It's sunny today. How about in London?
It's a bit rainy, but I enjoy it.
That sounds nice. I like rainy weather too. It's relaxing.
Thank you for sharing about the project and a bit about yourself. Shall we dive deeper into the design requirements and timelines?
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to seeing your ideas.
Great. I have a few questions to make sure I understand everything perfectly. In this first scene, we covered greetings, self-introduction, polite clarification, building rapport, and small talk. Practice these phrases daily. In the next scene, John will ask detailed questions about the project and show how to communicate professionally with clients.
Welcome back. In this scene, John will ask detailed questions to fully understand the project's needs. Listening carefully and asking the right questions helps you avoid misunderstandings and builds trust. Repeat phrases after John to practice your English communication skills.
Thank you for explaining the project earlier. Before we start designing, I'd like to ask a few questions to make sure I understand everything clearly.
Of course, please go ahead.
Could you tell me more about the style you're looking for? For example, modern, minimalistic, or playful?
I prefer a modern and minimalistic style, something that looks clean and professional.
Got it. And do you have any color preferences or brand colors I should use?
Yes, our main colors are pastel blue and pastel pink.
Perfect. I'll make sure the designs use those colors and maintain a professional look.
Can you tell me about your target audience? Who will be using or seeing these designs?
Our main audience is young adults, 18 to 30, who are interested in lifestyle products.
Understood. I'll make sure the designs appeal to that age group with a modern and fresh look.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping for.
What is the main goal of this logo and branding? Do you want to attract more customers, build brand recognition, or something else?
Our goal is mainly brand recognition. We want people to recognize our brand easily on social media and packaging.
Great, thank you. That helps me focus on creating a memorable and recognizable logo. Could you please clarify what deliverables you expect? For example, logo in different formats, social media banners, or packaging designs?
Yes, we need the logo in PNG, SVG, and JPG formats. Also, 3 social media banners and packaging templates.
Perfect. That gives me a clear picture of the work required. Do you have a timeline or deadline for this project?
Yes, we'd like to launch the brand in 4 weeks. So ideally, we'd need all designs within 3 weeks.
Thank you. I'll create a schedule to deliver drafts for your feedback and complete everything within the timeline.
That sounds great.
Thank you for providing all the details. I now have a clear understanding of your project, target audience, goals, and deliverables. Shall we move on to discussing ideas and concepts?
Yes, I'm excited to hear your ideas.
Great. I'll prepare a few concepts and share them with you for feedback. In this scene, we learned how to ask polite questions to understand client requirements, clarify style, audience, goals, deliverables, and deadlines. Use professional phrases to build trust. Practice these conversations daily to improve your English communication skills. In the next scene, John will discuss his portfolio and past work with the client. Welcome to Scene 3. Now that John has gathered the project requirements, it's time to present his portfolio and explain his skills. In this scene, you will learn how to speak confidently about your work, use professional vocabulary, and answer client questions clearly. Thank you for explaining your requirements. I'd like to share some of my previous work so you can get an idea of my style and capabilities.
Sure, I'd love to see your portfolio.
Here are some logos I designed for clients in e-commerce and tech industries. This first logo is for a startup fashion brand. The client wanted a modern and minimalistic design, similar to your preferences.
I see. The colors and simplicity are really nice.
Thank you. I focused on making it versatile, so it can be used on social media, website, and packaging.
That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Next, I have examples of social media graphics I designed for a lifestyle brand. The goal was to increase engagement while keeping a cohesive brand identity.
These look very professional. How did you ensure consistency across posts?
I created a brand guideline with colors, fonts, and templates. This ensures every post aligns with the brand identity.
That's great. Consistency is very important to us.
I also worked on UI/UX design for a mobile app. I focused on creating a user-friendly interface with clear navigation and modern aesthetics.
Interesting. Can you explain how you approach user experience design?
Sure. I start by understanding user needs, then create wireframes, and finally design the UI with feedback from the client. This process ensures the app is intuitive and visually appealing.
Sounds like a solid approach. Which software do you usually work with?
I use Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and Figma for most projects. I also have experience with After Effects for motion graphics.
Great. Do you work on tight deadlines?
Yes, I'm used to managing multiple projects and can deliver high-quality work within deadlines.
Perfect. That's reassuring.
Based on your project requirements, I believe my experience with modern logos, social media graphics, and user-friendly design will be a perfect fit for your brand.
I agree. Your portfolio aligns well with our vision.
Thank you. I'll make sure the designs reflect your brand identity and appeal to your target audience.
That's exactly what we need.
Thank you for reviewing my portfolio. Shall we move on to discussing how I handle client concerns and ensure project quality?
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. In this scene, we learned how to present your portfolio professionally, explain your skills and process clearly, answer client questions confidently, connect past work to client needs. Practice these conversations daily. In the next scene, John will handle client objections and concerns, showing how to respond politely and build trust. Welcome to Scene 4. In this scene, John will handle common client objections, such as concerns about timelines, quality, and pricing. Responding politely and professionally builds trust and increases the chances of winning the project. Client: John, your portfolio looks great, but I have a few concerns before we proceed. Of course, please let me know and I'll address them carefully. Client: I'm a bit concerned about the timeline. Our launch is in 4 weeks, and I want to make sure everything is ready on time. I completely understand. I can create a project schedule with milestones, so you'll receive drafts for feedback regularly. This ensures we stay on track for the launch. That sounds reassuring. Can you manage revisions within the timeline? Yes, I usually include 2 to 3 rounds of revisions in my schedule, and we can adjust if needed. I also want to make sure the quality of the designs meets our expectations. Absolutely. I focus on delivering high-quality work that matches the client's vision. I provide initial drafts for your feedback and make adjustments until you're fully satisfied. Do you guarantee satisfaction? Yes, my goal is 100% client satisfaction. I work closely with clients to ensure the final designs meet their standards. I like your work, but the price is slightly higher than I expected. I understand. The price reflects the time, skills, and quality you'll receive. However, we can discuss a solution that works for both of us, like milestone payments or adjusting the scope slightly. Okay, that makes sense. Can we break it into milestones? Yes, absolutely. We can split the project into 3 milestones with payments after each milestone is approved. I want to assure you that I will keep you updated at every stage. You'll always know the progress, and any adjustments will be done quickly. That's very helpful. I appreciate clear communication. Communication is very important to me. I also provide tips and suggestions to enhance your brand while respecting your vision. That makes me feel confident about working with you. Dialogue. So, just to summarize, you can deliver high-quality designs within the timeline, include revisions, and we can use milestone payments. Exactly. I'll make sure all your concerns are addressed. You'll have drafts, timely updates, and flexible payments to suit your needs. That's great. I feel comfortable moving forward now. Dialogue. Thank you for sharing your concerns. I'm confident we can work together smoothly. Shall we move on to discussing the detailed project process and timeline? Yes, let's do that. I'm excited to see how you plan to execute the project. Narrator. In this scene, we learned how to handle client objections and concerns politely, address timeline, quality, and pricing issues, reassure the client professionally, build trust through clear communication. Practice these phrases in your own client conversations to improve confidence and English fluency.
Welcome to Scene 5. In this scene, John explains his design process and timeline. Clear explanations help clients feel confident and comfortable. You will learn how to describe your workflow, set expectations, and use professional English phrases. Dialogue.
Thank you for sharing all your requirements. I'd like to explain how I approach projects and the timeline for delivering your designs.
Sure, I'd like to understand the process.
Dialogue.
First, I thoroughly review the project requirements, including your target audience, brand identity, and design preferences. This helps me create designs that align with your goals.
That's good. It's important to understand the requirements clearly.
Exactly. I usually prepare a summary of the requirements and confirm them with the client before starting any design work.
Dialogue.
Next, I create initial drafts based on the requirements. These drafts give you a visual idea of the design direction.
Do you provide multiple options?
Yes, I usually provide 2-3 initial concepts so you can choose or suggest adjustments.
That's helpful. It allows us to see different possibilities.
Dialogue. After sharing the drafts, I collect your feedback and make revisions accordingly. Typically, I include 2-3 rounds of revisions to ensure you're satisfied with the designs.
That's great. How long does each revision take?
Usually 1 to 2 days per round, depending on the complexity of the feedback.
Perfect. That works for us.
Dialogue. Once revisions are complete and you approve the designs, I prepare the final files in all necessary formats, such as PNG, SVG, and JPEG. I also provide guidelines for using the designs effectively.
That's very clear. I like having guidelines too.
Yes, it helps maintain consistency across your brand materials. For your project, I suggest the following timeline. Week 1, finalize requirements and initial sketches. Week 2, present 2-3 initial drafts. Week 3, collect feedback and make revisions. Week 4, final delivery and guidelines. We can also set milestones for payments after each stage.
That's very organized. I like the milestone approach.
Great. This helps keep the project on track and ensures you're satisfied at each stage. Dialogue. Thank you for reviewing the process and timeline. If you agree, we can now discuss pricing and payment options.
Yes, let's proceed. I'm comfortable with the workflow.
Narrator. In this scene, we learned how to explain your design process step by step, set clear timelines and milestones, communicate revisions, drafts, and final delivery professionally. Practice explaining your workflow in English to gain confidence for client calls. Welcome to Scene 6. In this scene, John talks about pricing and payment options. Learning how to discuss money politely and professionally is essential for freelancers. Repeat the phrases to improve your speaking confidence.
Thank you for reviewing the process and timeline. Now I'd like to discuss the pricing for your project.
Sure, I'd like to understand your rates.
For the logo, social media graphics, and packaging designs, my rate is $600. This includes initial drafts, 2 to 3 rounds of revisions, and final delivery in all formats.
Okay, that's a bit higher than I expected.
I understand. The price reflects the time, skills, and quality you'll receive. I want to ensure you get professional designs that meet your expectations.
To make it easier, we can split the project into milestones. You can pay after each stage is approved. For example, Milestone 1, Requirements and Sketches, $150. Milestone 2, Initial Drafts, $200. Milestone 3, Final Delivery, $250.
That works well. I like milestone payments.
Great! This ensures transparency and makes it easier for both of us to track progress.
Could we lower the price slightly?
I understand. We could adjust the scope slightly, for example, reducing the number of social media graphics. This way, the price can be lower without affecting the quality of the logo and main designs.
That makes sense. I think that could work.
Perfect. My goal is to provide value while keeping the work high quality. Just to confirm, we'll have 3 milestones with payments after each stage is approved. The total project cost will be $600. Does that work for you?
Yes, that's clear and fair.
Great. I'll send a written agreement outlining the milestones and payments so everything is clear. We can use PayPal, bank transfer, or the platform's payment system for the milestones. Which option do you prefer?
PayPal works best for me.
Perfect. I'll share the invoice for the first milestone via PayPal, and we can proceed from there. Thank you for discussing pricing and payments. Now that everything is clear, we can move on to finalizing the project details and starting the work.
Yes, I'm ready to get started. I feel confident working with you.
In this scene, we learned how to discuss pricing politely and professionally, offer milestone payments and flexible options, handle price objections diplomatically, confirm payment methods and agreements. Practice these phrases to confidently talk about rates and payments with clients in English. Welcome to Scene 7. In this final client call scene, John will confirm project details and close the conversation professionally. Clear confirmation prevents misunderstandings and leaves a positive impression. Repeat the phrases to improve your English communication skills. Thank you for discussing all the details. Before we finish, I'd like to quickly summarize everything to make sure we're on the same page.
Yes, please do.
Here's a summary. Project includes logo design, 3 social media graphics, and packaging templates. The style is modern and minimalistic, using pastel blue and pink colors. Target audience is young adults, ages 18 to 30. Timeline, 4 weeks, with milestones for draft review and revisions. Pricing, $600 total, with milestone payments of $150, $200, and $250. Deliverables, final files in PNG, SVG, JPG formats, plus brand guidelines.
Yes, that's all correct.
Great! This ensures we both have a clear understanding before starting. Do you agree with the summary and timeline?
Yes, everything looks good to me.
Excellent. If you have any adjustments or feedback, please let me know at any time. I'm happy to accommodate minor changes during the project.
I appreciate that. It makes me feel confident working with you.
Also, I can provide tips and suggestions to enhance your brand while respecting your vision. This helps maintain consistency and quality across all designs.
That would be very helpful. I like working with someone who offers guidance.
I believe collaboration and communication are key to a successful project. Next, I will prepare the first milestone deliverables and send them for your review. After your feedback, we can proceed with the revisions and final delivery according to the schedule we discussed.
Perfect. That works for me.
Great. I'll keep you updated regularly and share progress reports so you always know the status of the project. Thank you so much for your time today. I really enjoyed discussing your project, and I'm excited to get started.
Thank you, John. I'm happy with everything we discussed.
It was a pleasure speaking with you. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to contact me anytime.
Will do. Thanks again.
In this final scene, we learned how to summarize project details clearly,
confirm client agreement and expectations, offer guidance and support, close the conversation politely and professionally. Practice these phrases to confidently end client calls, ensuring clarity and building a strong professional relationship.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Freelancer English tutorials. Practice daily and become a confident English-speaking freelancer.